build more bike lanes and to have the 300-mile trail that Publicis have. As I mentioned to you earlier, I have ridden bikes in Atlanta, so I know how difficult it is, and especially in southwest Atlanta, where they just suddenly you're riding down the road, and all of a sudden, you're thrust back out in traffic. So that would be a priority of mine, because I enjoy doing that, and I'd like to be able to do more of it, and know that while I'm doing it, I'll be very safe at it. But it all comes back again to the crux of the problem in the city of Atlanta. The city is in a financial crisis, and so the first order of business needs to be getting the city's financial house in order so that we can afford to do things like that. It shouldn't be a matter of prioritizing something else above bike lanes. We should be able to do it all. But in order to be able to do that, we must clean up the financial mess that we're now experiencing at City Hall.
Yes, bicycling and bicycle lanes in the city of Atlanta should be a priority. The congestion in Atlanta is second only to Los Angeles, and we are strangling our economic viability, or the potential for our economic viability. So what I would tell you is we already have several programs in place. We have the Connect Atlanta plan, which has proposed 200 miles of new lanes in the city of Atlanta, and I support that plan. Between the Beltline, the Peachtree streetcar, and the multimodal station, which are all complementary transit options, I think the bicycling adds just another dimension and complement that completes the connectivity and allows us to compete for state dollars as well as federal dollars. And so I think it all works very nicely together to reduce the congestion inside the city, get people out of their cars, improve mobility of folks trying to work in the region. So absolutely it would be a priority.
And for me as well, I was a supporter of the Connect Atlanta plan, and Heather Alladell, who put that together for us, is here tonight. We need to think through bicycle lanes in retrofitting our older streets. My office is on Edgewood, and this morning as I was coming west on Edgewood for a meeting, there was a bicyclist who was trying to navigate between the parked cars and the one lane. And so I was going over across the center line to make sure that bicycles had enough room. So we have got to think through how we take our more historic streets and make them bicycle friendly, as well as in construction of new streets or reconfiguration, as we're looking forward in the Connect Atlanta plan to have that connectivity. The other thing is we need to have some kind of bad weather contingency. So people who would bicycle, if all of a sudden you have a downpour, it says stop, so I will stop now.
Where's the car?
Biking, and certainly the Connect Atlanta plan will be a priority for me. I happen to believe that the way to make the most significant progress on actually funding these initiatives is making sure that when the regional T-SPLOST bill is passed, that we can fund these kinds of items as a part of that legislation. You know, we've been working on the regional T-SPLOST bill for 2 years. We failed last year, and unfortunately, after a lot of hard work, we failed to pass the regional T-SPLOST, which is a bill that allows 2 or more counties to pair and then raise dollars for transportation. And a part of those dollars that can be raised could be used for more creative outlets, not just roads, but actually bike paths and walk paths would be set aside in that funding bill. So I would put a lot of energy into seeing that that gets passed, and I think that that would help move the vision that we have and the work that already has been done forward in a faster manner, and it would certainly be